multitask, because that's what we like to do, multitask. I'm all about trying to get in as many muscle groups as you can with each exercise. I think that's a good, it's a good goal. So we're gonna take our feet hips distance apart or a little bit wider. You're gonna sit into like a quarter squat, okay? So stick your butt out a little bit, tummy is in, chest is up, okay? So here's what we're gonna do. You're going to curl, press, lower, release. Curl, press, lower, lower. Curl, press. You're holding that squat position, so it's like an isometric. Yeah, we'll give ourselves a break in a little bit, okay? Let's go. Let's see if we can do 8 repetitions here. Press, down, and down. Keep your chest up. We want to see amazing form. Chest is up. Your spine is so long. Your tummy is in, nice and tight. Good. You got it. You're in that baby squat. Tummy is in. Slight tuck to the tailbone. That's going to help protect your low back. Last one. Good. I want you to curl those weights up. Press them up over your head. Straighten your knees. Hold. Tummy is tight. 4, 3, 2. Little lifts right overhead. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up there. 4, 3, 2, and lower. One more set. Baby squat. Curl, press, lower, lower. Curl, press, lower, lower. You got it. Curl, press, lower. One more. Curl, press, lower, lower. Good. Release it. Nice job. Awesome job. You got it. All right, I want you to take your weights. Take your weights, and we're going to go down onto our backs. Okay, so we're going to take our weights. We're going to go down to the floor. We're going to come to our back. Okay? Set your weights down to the side of you. Okay? We're going to do a cross body punch to the ceiling, okay, with our weights. So this is going to be kind of muscles around the shoulder blade, so I want you to really try to punch and get your shoulder blade off the mat, but it's also going to be triceps. So try it without your weights. So hands are going to be at your chest, and you're going to punch to the ceiling, like you're making an X on the ceiling. Punch, punch. Good, show me. So do it without your weights first. So just your back is against the floor. You're doing that cross body punch. Yep, trying to get your shoulder blade off the mat. Good. Okay, then we'll take our weights. Here we go. Take your weights. Bring them to your chest. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Punch up. Punch. 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 Try to get your shoulder blade off the mat. So you're lifting and lowering. You're bending and straightening your elbows. Punch. Use some power here. So this is a big movement. Punch it up. Punch it up. Try to get your shoulder blade off the mat. You're switching arms every repetition. We're going to go for 1 minute. You're halfway there. Good. You got it. Punch. Punch. Get your shoulder blade off the mat. You got it. Punch. 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 Good. Keep it up. 15 seconds. Keep going. Don't drop the weight on your face. You can do it. Let's go. Punch it. Punch it. Powerful. You can do it. Let's go. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Set your weights down. Awesome job. Good. Go ahead and lift your arms up over your head. See if you can let the backs of your hands touch the floor. Take a little breather. Try to get your head down. Okay, if you can't quite get your head to the floor, then roll up like a shirt or a towel and put it underneath the back of your head. Okay, because I want your spine to be straight. Good. Pause and breathe. Good. Exhale, hug your knees in. Grab your knees, hug them in. Little stretch through the low back. You can rock a little bit if that feels good. Kind of massaging out the back. Take a nice deep breath in, and then I want you to exhale. Reach your arms up, send your legs out nice and long. Full body stretch. Good. Exhale, pull your knees in. You can do one or both knees. Hug them in. So rounding out your back, knees in towards your chest, rock it out a little bit. Okay, kind of massage out that low back. Good. Deep breath in, exhale, full body stretch. Arms reach up, legs reach out. Couple of nice deep breaths in this long position. Pause and breathe. Good. Exhale one more time. Knees to the chest. Hug them in. Rock a little bit. Good. From this position, put your feet on the floor. I want you to take your left leg and cross it over your right like a figure 4. Okay? So left leg crosses over the right. You're kind of letting that left knee come out to the side. So this is a little bit of a hip stretch, okay? This, where you are right now, this might be good. You might feel a stretch and that might be enough for you, okay? So I don't want you to hurt yourself. If you need more of a stretch, you're gonna kind of let your legs come in and grab behind your left or your right thigh, okay? Yep. And just kind of reach your hands around so you're grabbing your right thigh in the back. And just hold it in, breathe, head is down. If you want with this one, you can kind of roll out that ankle on that top leg. Or yeah, you can kind of point and straighten, bend and straighten the other leg. Just kind of do what feels good. If you're familiar with this stretch and you've done this before, just kind of explore it a little bit. I also think kind of rocking from side to side feels good, gets into that glute a little bit more on the left leg, so you can try that. Also kind of releases the low back. Just kind of pause and breathe here. So we want to come into a point where we feel like a good stretch, but we don't want to cause ourselves pain, right? So then you're going to try to keep your legs in this position. And just let them kind of slowly go to the right, your legs. Let them go to the right. Yep. And just let your arms be down at your sides, palms up. Good. Can you turn with your head and look to the left, just as far as you feel comfortable? And then goal is to keep your shoulder blades on the floor. So if you feel like one of your shoulder blades, probably that left one, is kind of popping up, see if you can just anchor it down. And then breathe deeply for a couple of breaths. So you're going to inhale and exhale. And you're going to kind of feel a stretch into the back, into the hip. Just kind of feeling that rib cage expand on the left side. And then at your own pace, go ahead and just slowly come out of that stretch. So uncross your legs and then just slowly bring them back to the center, and then just very small kind of knee rocks from side to side, okay? So if you haven't done that for a while, you just want to make sure you're taking your time to come out of it. We're going to do those same couple of stretches on the other side now. So feet are hips distance apart. You're going to cross your right leg over your left into that figure 4 position. Try to keep your head down on the floor. Okay, and then in this position, just kind of let that right knee fall out to the side. It should feel like a good stretch. You do not have to bring your legs up towards your chest. You can stay right in this position. That's perfectly fine. If you want, you can grab behind that left thigh. And then just like you did on the first side, you can kind of point and flex your feet, or you can bend and straighten that left knee, or you can rock from side to side. Do your best not to hold your breath here. Nice job. And then just keeping your legs in this position, just go as far as you feel comfortable, kind of slowly letting your legs come to the left. So this is just a spine rotation variation here. You're letting your legs kind of fall to the left. Your arms are down. Back of the hands are on the floor. And then you can try turning your head to the right. So kind of opposite your legs. Shoulder blades are trying to stay on the ground. And then you're going to take a few deep breaths in and out. Just really kind of feel the belly expand. Feel the rib cage expand. Good, and then slowly come out of that position. So uncross your legs. I like to kind of bring one leg in at a time. So just uncross your legs and then sort of roll them back into the center. And then just like you did before, just rock your knees a little bit from side to side. And then I want you to come over onto either side and just kind of lay on your side for a couple breaths, curling yourself up. So you're kind of rounding the spine. You can use your arm, your bottom arm, for a little bit of support for your head. Just kind of bend your hips and knees. Good, and then we're gonna take what we call a cleansing breath. So you're gonna take a nice deep breath in through your nose, and then you're gonna open your mouth and do a big heavy sigh, okay? So inhale through your nose, big heavy sigh through the mouth. Good, one more time, inhale through the nose, big heavy sigh through the mouth. When you feel ready, I want you to slowly make your way up. Take your time, so you can kind of pause, sitting on your side a little bit, and then we're gonna come into hands and knees, just briefly. So as you come into hands and knees, I want you to just shift your weight towards your hands and then back towards your heels, and pause anywhere that feels like you might need a little bit of extra space or a stretch. So it might feel good to kind of drop your sit bones back towards your heels and just kind of let your low back release. You might kind of shift your hips a little bit to one side and then shift them to the other side. Getting into that low back a little bit more. Good, and then when you feel ready, slowly walk your hands back towards your knees and come into a kneeling position if you're comfortable with that. If you're not comfortable in kneeling, you can come up to just to sitting in your chair. We're gonna take our hands and bring them to the back of our hips. And then I want you to point your elbows back. Press your chest forward and lift your chin up a little bit. So you're stretching across the front part of your chest and the shoulders. You can kind of tighten up those butt muscles a little bit to give your back some support in this position. Relax your face. Good, as you exhale, slowly come out of it. Go ahead and take your right arm and just kind of bring it across your chest. So this is going to stretch kind of that shoulder cap area. So you want to hold on kind of right by your elbow and kind of press that upper arm into your hand a little bit. Yep. And then take a few arm movements here and then switch sides. Good. And then slowly release, and just go ahead and drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Come up to neutral, left ear, left shoulder. Come up to neutral. Nice deep breath in, reach your arms all the way up for the sky, as high as you can. Nice long spine. Big exhale, release your arms down. Go ahead and put your hands together. Give yourselves a round of applause. Come to standing or sitting, take your time, and then go ahead and grab your water, and then we'll do a quick check-in.